Hey, so I was looking into my family history and found out that my great-great-great-grandpa fought in the Battle of Montmorency Falls in 1759. Didn't you say that yours did too?
Yeah, my great-great-great-grandpa was a soldier in the French-Canadian Army. They sure did cream the British in that battle.
I'm not gonna argue with that, but in the end the Brits were the real winners.
Do you have any stories that are passed down through your family? I know what happened on the French side. I'd like to know what happened from the British perspective on July 31st, 1759.
Actually, I do. My grandpa has told me tons of stories that were passed down to him. Before the Montmorency battle, the British were occupying Fort Louisbourg and were eyeing up Fort Quebec. The French had the north side of the St. Lawrence River and the British had the south.
At the time, General Montcalm did not want to come out, and he just kept his troops safe behind entrenchments. He knew Wolfe wanted to attack, but he also knew that by hiding, it would drive Wolfe crazy.
My great-great-great-grandfather was a 20-year-old British soldier at the time and was asked by General Wolfe to join an army of 4,000 soldiers to attack the French at Beauport and Montmorency Falls. While this was happening, other British forces were attacking different French entrenchments to try and distract the French Marquis de Montcalm, and it sure worked. He had no idea what their plan was.
From what I've been told, the British intended to seize the defenses that were furthest west and closest to the falls. The first landing force included 4 companies of large, strong soldiers.
They wanted to extend the defenses so that they could resist any possible counterattacks. General Wolfe called for new orders and intended to give the enemy some jealousy above the town.
But this was almost impossible to do because the French had the upper hand and they also had the higher ground and could see what was coming. Plus, with the gravity on their side, they didn't even have to waste any ammunition. They could just throw rocks down at the Brits trying to scale the cliffs.
My grandpa never told me that. He always just said that most people died from falling off the cliffs.
Well, some did, because it was pouring rain that day, and most were killed due to their own stupidity.
What do you mean by that?
The English were simply not prepared for this battle. They had underestimated how tall the falls were, how deep the water was, how close the French were, and on top of it all, the weather was terrible. It's no wonder they lost.
But all of the British soldiers pressed on despite these setbacks, and did so with a very positive attitude.
Good attitude helps, but it can't beat physics. The French had every possible advantage, so it's no wonder that they won. The Brits' good attitude didn't last very long, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We don't like to speak about that.
Oh, you don't like to talk about burning 23 villages along the shore while taking no prisoners immediately following the big loss?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
All good, man.